Sir.
In the Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer.
This shit lagging so hard I can't pick my fucking play. Bro, come on.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat for direct snap. Knocked down, could not turn the corner, and already this offense behind the chains.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first down. Got some room to run. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. That's reeled in. It's Longo. There he goes. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season.
Touchdown, Husky! A great catch and run for 6. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. going to take the touchback.
Shut up.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. Well, we're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just... If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds some time as he moves left. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Dobbs. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game. And so far, they've taken him away.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on 1 time. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing him back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Oh, I'm turning the other way, bro. This fucking button's delayed. Fucking lagging.
He's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got the back over the middle. No chance to run, but still
Everything
a solid
delayed.
pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Let me do 9, bro. Yo, how the time still going, but it's lagging.
Looking for a man. It's Dobbs. Throws to...
Yeah, that shit was bad, bro.